Hello everyone. So I haven't done this for about 2 weeks. Just a little explanation. I suffered a very minor head injury, and I just was not able to focus on very much at all. So I was disorientated and I just... Yeah. Anyway, fully recovered. No problems. Wasn't a serious injury. So I'm going to jump right back into this. But first, I am going to have to play around with some options. So please bear with me. As for some reason, I cannot type in my own Streamlabs. Yeah. So just give me a few moments, and I will work this out. So you just listen to that chill music while I do my thing here. Just want to make sure everything's working before I start, because otherwise my sound will be off. I won't be able to type in my own chat. You won't be able to hear me, and this may all be for naught. So let's see if I can get, first of all, my Streamlabs working properly. Let's sign up. This is log in, so here we go. See if that works. Hopefully that's right. Oh, it just sent me a verification code. Ooh. Remember me. Okay, well I think that's that. Remind me later. And whatever. Have your cookies. Alright, cool. Okay. Streamlabs is working again. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just talk for a second and check out my stream on my phone. See if my voice is coming through nice and clear. Probably get some feedback at this point, sorry. Okay. Now listening to myself on my phone. Yeah, that's good. Okay, alright, I can hear myself. Maybe I should do some gameplay, actually. Let me just jump onto this. Okay, so welcome back to the farm. This is the 5th episode, in air quotes, that I'm going to be doing. Last time we left off... last time, I think it may be... Yeah, I think it's building a shadow texture cache again, so this might stutter for a little bit. Last time, I believe I had finished... yes, all 3 of my fields are now planted with canola, and it is growing. The stuttering should stop after a few minutes. So I've got a lovely... Yeah, okay, so I'm feeding my chickens. Chickens have got enough feed. And I believe over here I've got a greenhouse with, water, that's fine. Okay, right. I hope that stuttering stops, it should do. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in a tractor and turn the engine on and then listen to my stream again. So if I jump in there. So yeah, that tractor is... Okay, alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll just set this to automatically drive somewhere real quick. We'll do this and this. And now I'm just going to listen to my stream for a second. Make sure that the tractor noises aren't too loud. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I think you can hear me over the tractor. Yeah, even when I'm being quiet. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Okay. Right. So it's been a little while. It's been about 2 weeks since I was on this. So the idea of this is that I started the game from scratch with bank loans. I have to buy all of my own buildings and equipment, bar that big red building right there and the barn over there. So far I haven't done very much. I basically got chickens. Made a little income from harvests and stuff, but as you can see I've got 6 grand, I've still got loans, I've got a greenhouse over there producing lettuces, and this isn't going as fast as I want it to go. So, I've stated that I'm not. I don't want to do jobs for other farmers, which I'm probably not going to do. However, really well and truly, I've got nothing left to do until my crops are ready. So I've got these crops growing right here. Yeah, I've got these crops growing right here, and I think it's these fields. Which parts of this are my land? Let's see. Okay, all right. So I own this whole slot of land right here. So field 4, field 47, field 44, and field 45 are all planted out with canola, and I've destroyed field 46 in favor of having a road and greenhouses. However, the canola's not going to be ready to harvest. The canola will not be ready to harvest now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Okay. 9 months. So what can I do to make some cash that is not working for other farmers? Well, let me just, I'm going to be real cheap, and I am absolutely going to sleep right now and see how much income I get. So, 6,600, and if I go to bed right now and sleep until 8 AM the next day, well, this is the next month, so it'll be 8 months until I have to pick up my crop. Let's see. How far is this going to get me? So 6,600, and now I've got 8,600. So I made about 2 grand. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think making that money is pretty much because I've got some wind turbines over here. So I've got a few wind turbines to offset the cost of the loan. Well and truly what I need to do is make some big bucks, really. And I think I have a plan in that regards. I had started off intending to just stick to farming and animals, but forestry is really fun. Getting into forestry is expensive, so I'm not going to be able to do it right now, I don't think, unless I just chainsaw stuff. Yeah, I cut down a few trees around here to make some easy bucks in the beginning. With a hand chainsaw and a very small trailer, that's quite difficult. So, what am I doing now? What should I do? What do I do? Does this have seed in it? Oh no, this is the, that's my spray, right? Is that my sprayer? This is the seeder, I think. Yeah, this is the seeder. And then that is fertilizer here. Okay. Sorry, I haven't played this for, like I said, about 2 weeks. So I'm just getting myself reacquainted. And I've got some seeds in that bucket. Okay. I've got my weight there. I've got my big trailer there. Here's my tractor with the front loader. Right. I'm just going to go and put this front loader away for now. I'll leave it by the chickens, I think, actually, because this is where it goes in. Here we go. Alright, okay, so you just sit right there. Yep, there you go. Okay, I'm going to go and pop that front weight on. Not very much to do except wait for that crop. Can I just sleep for the next 8 months until the crop's ready? I don't really want to be fiddling around and just doing nothing, so just park you up right there. Oh, I don't have my little car. I sold my little car as well, didn't I? Okay, I sold the little car. So yeah, let's see. I've got canola growing. That's like my one source of income right now. And the greenhouse is producing lettuce. The chickens are producing eggs. I've really got nothing to do apart from sleep. I've tried not to just sleep on this, but I'm just going to have to take 7 months off, I think. I think I may just actually have to take 7 months off. So yeah, here we go. Earn a little money. chill out for a bit, let the wind turbines pay for the farm, and wait for the crop to grow. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I could be cutting down small trees and stuff, but if I'm going to get into forestry, I want to do it properly. So, let's see. So that's now 10,300. So that went up just under 2,000. I've got some more eggs. There's probably some lettuce over there. And then once again, so I'm just waiting for crops to grow. So, ooh. Have I done the second fertilization, and does it need it? Let's see. Alright, so fertilized. So crop type, it is canola. Growth. So we'll take growing off. What does it say? Does it say fertilized? Plowed, cultivated? No, let's leave that on. Okay. Soil composition. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so some of this is, I've got a lot of stones. A lot of stones, which I'll just take off. Like, you can see all the stones. I'll take the stones off for a moment. Mulching, no effect right now. I think, yeah, it does need rolling, but I have no money. That one's going to need lime. None of it needs plowing right now. If I take that off. Yeah, so all of those, yeah, all fields are fertilized. Okay, all right. That's good. Okay. Yeah, right. So, let's just check the fields. Let's check the fields themselves. The fields will tell me. Right, it's owned by me. It's canola. It's growing. I've got a 73% yield bonus, and it's 50% fertilized. So, if I run, is this going to ruin the crop if I run it over there? Let's just ditch that trailer for a second. I'm going to make a bad decision here. Is this damaging the crop? No, it doesn't appear to be. Alright, so fertilization then. I can put some more fertilizer on, I think. Okay, and I believe that's the fertilizer right there. So we're going to go ahead and grab this bad boy. Let's see, what have you got in there? Is this actually fertilizer? Is it? Yeah, fertilizer spreader. Perfect. Okay, alright. And this bad boy is insane, by the way. This covers a lot of area. So we're just going to go ahead and do that today then, I suppose. Okay, alright. So what I like to do is just still reacquainting myself. So you'll have to bear with me if I pause it. So if I just start rolling and turn this on, there it goes. I could probably do this whole field in one sweep. Right, okay. So we'll just do this. Fertilize my fields. This is the other field that I've converted, which I've destroyed. Over here. Which is all going to be greenhouses. Oh, I've got loads of lettuces. I should come and move those. Right, so I'll just run this over this one again. I might be wasting some of the fertilizer, but I'm not really too fussed. If you look at the percentages down in the bottom right, I've got 76 in there. That's good enough. He'll take care of all of my fields. So I'll just turn this over here. Okay, pretty sure I got all of that. So let's just go and have a look. Now, it is plus 95% yield, fertilized 100%. Well worth doing. Right, okay, we're going to go and do the other two fields. So there's that one. There's one behind the chickens over there. I'm going to go and do this thing with the chickens. I wonder if I can get this whole field. Let's see. If I just start right here. So this is fertilized 50. Yeah, okay. So I'll just get roughly in the middle. Turn this baby on. There. Wait, it stopped. Let's try that again. Okay. go. I wonder if I can get... I mean, look at the range of this thing. This should be the whole field done right here. That should be the whole field. That should be the whole field. Let's see. 100%, yeah, okay. And 80%, because that one also needs lime, I think. Right. I'm basically just going to fertilize this last field, and then I'm going to sleep until it's time to harvest, and then I'm going to hire a harvester to do it. So this one should be about 2 sweeps, I think. I think I could do this in 2. Right, first of all, let's see. So this is 73% yield, 50% fertilized. Okay, right. So I think I should be able to do this in about 2 sweeps. Let's go. I'm looking forward to this canola. Canola's normally a good payoff, and that will probably get me a good chunk of change to get more money-making production done. Okay. You can kind of see it's... You can kind of see where it's fertilized. It's quite difficult to place, though. So we'll just... Yeah. One last sweep. I should really go and sell those lettuces, I suppose, as well, because they're just blocking the way. Right, here we go. You know, I know this isn't everybody's kind of game, but I'm intensely invested into Farming Simulator games. I've played these for hundreds of hours. Right, okay, let's see. How's the field looking now? I've got 98% yield bonus. No, wait, 95% yield bonus. 100% fertilized. 96%. Oh, does it depend on, like, which... Like, I can... Oh, yeah, okay, alright. So different sections of this are, like, slightly different percentages, right? So it's like this edge... That says 98. Now it says 96. If I go over here, or over here, is it going to go down to... Yeah, 95. Okay, alright, well, a decent percentage. Let's go and dump this tractor back on my farm. This way. Alright, so that's all fertilized. I don't need to do anything with that crop now until it is ready to harvest. And I will rent a harvester on that day to do it. So I'll just pop over here. Just put this stuff away properly, really. Get it out of my way. So I'm just going to go ahead and back this into there. Off you pop. Tidy this up while I'm here as well, I suppose. They should be okay in there, right? Go put the weight down. Go and grab this front loader. I'm just gonna crash into this front loader. There's that. Oh, while I'm by the chickens, let's see. This feed. Do they need... No, they've got food, that's good. They're producing eggs. Got 200 pieces. That's fine. Let's see what's going on. I've got all 30 chickens again now. So these ones are 2 months, 3 months, 10 months, so they're laying. 0 months, so they're not laying. So how many, can I just sell some of these? How many do I have? That'll make me $19 if I sell those. What about, let's see, if I go back. These are the ones that are laying. There's 8. That'll make me $200 if I sell those. Yeah, let's do that. So that's an extra $200. These ones will not be producing eggs now until they hit like 6 months. And I think I'll just sell 2 of those to make it an even 20 left. There we go. So 220 bucks from selling chickens. They'll replenish themselves once they've got food. Also, you can sell the eggs, but it takes eggs. I'm just going to go over here and grab one of those. Actually, you know what I might do is I might just see how much I get paid for 1 crate of lettuce, and then I might just ram the rest out of the way so it can continue doing what it's doing, because I have to make sure there's water in there as well. So many things to keep on top of. So many things. If I hadn't profusely stated that I was going to own this entire map several times, I would probably just restart this and do forestry in the whatever that silver pine map is. So anyway, I'm not. I'm going to own this entire map. Right, let's take this over to the fast food restaurant and see how much they pay for my lettuce. Take my lettuce. Take it. Yeah, you take that lettuce. How much am I going to get for this 1 crate of lettuce? Any bets? Around 1,000 maybe? Just under? 500. No, not even close. Okay, alright, but 500 for a crate of lettuce. So I've just sold like 10 chickens and made 220. Twice as much for a crate of lettuce. Okay, so the lettuces are actually... This is like... So that would be 2 grand for these 4 pallets? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Plus, if I just had like a tiny little forklift or something, I could just run it back and forth, couldn't I? I don't have to really... So I feel like trying to put these 4 pallets on a trailer and then hitching that up and taking it over here is going to take more time than just running them over here. So let's just do this. I've got nothing better to do anyway right now. Except drink my tea. Come on in, let's see what the profits is on that one. Around 500 again, maybe? Yeah. 2 grand from lettuces. I cannot for the life of me believe that this greenhouse is actually my biggest producer of income, bar maybe those wind turbines. That's insane. I love that. That's great. Money through greenhousing. Really need to fix this road. Landscaping is not on the agenda right now. My gosh. I'm liking this. This is just... Did you know if you just put stuff in the ground, it grows, then you can sell it? It's like free money. Alright. So I leveled all of this off, and then when I put the greenhouse in, it put this horrible lip right here, which is just not great. Yeah. Obviously the greenhouse wouldn't have survived that. I need to get rid of that. I need to do something about it. I've got a little bit of money. I guess I could do a little bit of landscaping just to make that easier in the future. Yeah, okay, alright, fine. I've convinced myself. So, let's do this. Farmland, no, whoops. Hit the wrong button again. Hit the wrong button again. Okay, so farmland, construction, yes. Landscaping, yes. So here's my greenhouse. This is the path. From this view, you can't really see that there's a problem, but there is a massive ditch right there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is level it off, I think. I'm going to level this that way. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. See, now there's like a whole problem there. Why is this not leveling enough, eh? Okay. So from here, I'm going to level that about there. If I just jump out of this, you see that little, there's a little rise right there that's refusing to change. So now I've got a new lip up here, which I can sort out later. Right, so this is good, and then you get to here, and there's this little lump. What's this about? What are you doing? Let's try that again. So we're going to level from here. See? Won't budge. Won't budge. What's going on? Why is this so stubborn? Look, so stubborn. So stubborn. So stubborn. It's right in the way as well, which is annoying. How am I going to get rid of this? Alright. Let's do this. So, what is it? It was lower is right click. See the hills? Maybe it's something to do with the greenhouse. I don't know. That is terrible. Why? That is going to bug me forever. Forever. Okay, let's just fix it up as best we can then. Okay, so first of all I'm going to go ahead and reflatten it to this height. Was it not coming back up? Okay. Well, let's just... shall we? Yeah, okay, and then we'll level it up. I can't believe that little bit. That is going to get on my nerves. Get on my nerves. Dear. This is an issue. This is a problem. That really is going to bug me forever. So let's see. I'm going to just try not to think about it. Okay, so where's the bump? Where's the bump? The bump is right there. So we're going to go ahead and just do this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, that's roughly... I'm going to have to just like put the whole greenhouse... If I have to sell the greenhouse... I'm going to have to sell the greenhouse to get this smoothed out. Something's going on right here. I don't know what to do with this. I'll come back to it later though, because otherwise I'm just going to be focusing on that literally the entire time. Is there water in here? Is it still producing lettuces? Yes. Okay, so with that done, let's see how my growth is going here. Growing. Yeah. Schedule. So we are now in December. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. That is going to annoy me. I cannot believe it. How much was this greenhouse? Let's see. This greenhouse, this particular greenhouse, is the big one, right? So it's 10,000. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is, because... Oh, man. Okay, alright, I'm going to sell this greenhouse. This is... Oh, no. Yes, do it. Oh. Okay, alright. Oh, man. Okay, and then there's that little bump right there. That's the little bump right there. So I'm just gonna see if it was the greenhouse that was causing the problem. Is that coming down now? It's coming. It's smoothed right out. The freaking! I knew it. I knew it. That is terrible. I had to sell the greenhouse to get rid of the bump. I guarantee if I put another one down here now, though, it's gonna... I'm gonna do it. It's gonna cause problems. It's gonna make more bumps. Right, so how are we set up? We were set up this way. Just like that. Alright, I swear. No, it's perfect. Okay, alright. Wow. Okay, so that was essentially a waste of $5 grand to get that done. But yeah, whatever. Also, this is now no longer actually in active production, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is just set this to lettuce. Activate the lettuce. Okay, that's fine. And then I don't think there's actually any water in... Come on, close up. I don't think there's actually any water in this. Oh, there is some. Okay, alright. I'll just go and fill up the water a little bit with what I've got there. Hey, Steve-O, what up? I am so annoyed. I've just... So outside of this greenhouse, right, I planted this I put this greenhouse down to do lettuce, and it puts the crates down along this side of the greenhouse. And I have to get them up with these prongs onto a trailer, or just take them over to there to sell them. But there was like a little mound of earth here. It was just like, it was a lip going down to it like this. But it was like right up against the greenhouse. So every time you try and pick up the crates, the prongs are coming down, you just have to really work at it. So I tried to flatten it all out, but it left just like a bump here. And it pissed me off so much that I just sold the previous greenhouse, flattened it all, and bought a new one. So I've just lost loads of money because I couldn't stand having a little bump of land. But there you go. What are you going to do? So I'm just going to go and grab this water container and put some water in my lovely new greenhouse. So that greenhouse is now technically, it costs 10,000. But it has cost me 15 because I sold the previous one for 5 grand and then bought another one. I absolutely will be, but it's a, look at this, okay, alright, so if I take these prongs at the front and I put them level to the ground, right, that is how you pick up a crate. Now, if I reverse back up this hill, if you're coming down a hill towards a crate, like this, it's trying to go into the floor as soon as you hit it. It's just a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. I've just put too much thought into it. Done myself over. Right, let's put what water's left in here in the greenhouse. I'm not going to bother going to get any more though, so let's just leave that as it would be. Okay, so that just stays right there. I don't know. It was doing my head in, so I had to. I couldn't not fix that. But now I can focus on my canola. I'm just gonna rock this over here. I'm literally just gonna sleep for the next 7 days and do nothing else until that harvest is ready. Because there's not much point in doing anything else. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep. So I think this takes me up to December. I can't remember what month I was on. Maybe December. How much am I going to make overnight for doing very little? I just made an income of, wow, I actually had 4,400 come in, but like a lot go out. You want me to ram the silo? No. Besides, it's not a real silo. It's just like decoration, actually. It doesn't do anything. Where are we? Oh, we're in January. Okay. So I need to sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more times before that's ready. It's not apocalyptic. It's snowing. Look, snow. It's what happens. It's weather. Yeah, there's no mushroom cloud on the horizon, though. Let's see, if you've got food still. You have got food. We have got food. And there are still 20 chickens. And there are a couple more eggs, even though I moved them out. Canola's growing. I wonder if any lettuces grew overnight. Every time I sleep, by the way, it's a month. So, like... Yeah, there's a crate over there. That's good. See? Perfectly flat now. Perfectly flat. It's like a whole crate of lettuce right here. I can't even pick this up. Okay. Just gonna go back to sleep. I must have slept through the mushroom cloud. Look, I'll go to sleep again, and it will be, it's January now, I think, so it'll be, yeah, it's January now. So I'll go to sleep again, it'll be February. We'll be approaching spring. Let's do it. I'm gonna try and pay off some of the loan. Then make some money, jump into forestry. Gonna go buy some land in the hills and grow trees. Oh, I think I might be missing some limbs actually. I don't see any feet. Here are my eggs again. It's getting up there. A couple more lettuce over there. Look, the snow's gone. Immediately spring. We're in February. I'm just there's nothing for me to do apart from sell eggs or sell lettuce, so I'm just gonna keep going. I've tried really hard not to just like skip through these things, but there's literally nothing to do until my crop's grown. I just spent about half an hour just getting reacquainted with controls and things. Anyway, Steve-O, how are you today? How are you doing, sir? Right, what month are we on now? Alright, we are now on April. April? I'm sure I should be weeding this crop or something at some stage, but I don't have the equipment to do it. So what month do I need to sleep until? I need to sleep until July. So July. Okay, alright, so just another 3 sleeps. And all the while I'm just making passive income as well. Watching the months fly by with nothing else to do. I've been saying in the last 4 streams I've done of Farming Sim 22 that this is going to be a long, hard grind. I was not lying, but I can speed it up a bit. And just not faff around. Look, crops get in there. Check this out. This is when it's beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Over 200. This is beautiful. I've got one large field over there as well. I love this. This is when stuff's coming to life. Coming to life. How are the chickens doing for feed? They've got no food. Oh well. They won't die or anything. They just won't reproduce. Or make eggs. Can I hook my little trailer onto this tractor? If I can. Let's see. I don't know if that's free point or not. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's the trailer. If I start unloading, there we go. Start overloading. Feed them chickens. They'll keep reproducing and making eggs now. Alright, so this should be harvesting time. This should be harvesting time. So today is the day. Today is the day. Yeah, right there, canola, July. Okay, so it's 8 AM. I'm going to go ahead and... I need to hire some equipment now to actually do the harvesting. So what I'm going to do first of all is jump into the vehicle shop. We're gonna... How much money did I have? Alright, so passively made 18 grand like over the last few months. That's fine. I can spend some on harvesting and things. So go and find a harvester. Harvesters. I was leasing this one. That's rather small and I've got a larger field, so I might just go for the one up this time. So we'll do this. Yeah, I think I'll lease this one. Get a bigger header. Almost like global catastrophe happened, yeah. So I'm going to lease that for 6 grand. Oof. Okay, so leasing that for 6 grand. I'm going to keep a note of how much money I'm spending and how much money I get for the crop. So I lease that for 6 grand. And then I have to go and get a harvester header. That one, which one's biggest? That's 6, that's 7.5. I think this one is going to be fine. So I'll lease this for 1.5. Yeah. And then we'll zoom over to get that. Yeah, it is. That's about 7.5 I've spent on this equipment. And this isn't including the costs of the seeding and stuff that was done previously as well. So like I've plowed those fields, I cultivated them, I planted the seeds, and I fertilized them. So that's all costs. And then hiring this is like 7.5, and then I'm going to hire a worker to do the harvesting because I'm lazy as well. So yeah, seeding is probably one of the most important steps. It's all about the seeding, my man. That's how you propagate. I've been excited for this harvest though. This is like this harvest, this free field harvest is probably the biggest thing that I've done so far in this particular playthrough. And I'm hoping it'll make me some cash. I'm hoping this will make me some cash. You know, I'm actually worried that my trailer isn't big enough to ship the harvest. Man, this thing's slow. 20 miles an hour. So I'm just bimbling on my way to go and get my crops in. Slowly. I don't think I'm winning any races in this thing. Did you notice how I color coordinated the harvester and the harvester head though? It has to be done. So I'm just going to start this. I'm just going to start an AI worker off on this side of the field, and then I'm going to go and grab my tractor and hitch that trailer up. Yeah, right. I can't help myself though. I would have cried. So if I line this guy up just at the edge of this field, right, this corner, and then set. Stopped unexpectedly. No field found. Well, this is a field, right? I mean, this right in front of me. This is a field, right? Let's go to the other side. Unexpected. Oh, I've just. Yeah. Don't drive over the crop in the harvester unless you're harvesting, because you will ruin it. So that's. I've just run over like $50, I think. Right. Let's try this again. It's okay, because look, this will pick it up on the other side. Why is this not working? Right, okay. Turn it on. Lower. Oh, the head's down. The head is down, right? Hang on a second. Hang on a damn second. Hang on a second. Right. Let me just check something real quick. So this is canola. And the harvester head that I rented does canola. Am I on the wrong day? Do I need to sleep for another day? Canola. No, this is harvesting season. This is good to go. Why is it not working? Yeah, there's also, if you notice, there's this little bit here, which is also canola. So, okay, what am I doing here? Right. So, unfold. Lower the header. And... lower the header. Disable the straw swath, because I'm not using that right now. Turn on the harvester. I'll tell you what, I'll just test it. I'll test it on this little patch right here. No, it didn't work. It's not harvesting. Why isn't it harvesting? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Is this not ready to be harvested? I don't understand. I don't understand. This header definitely... Alright. Is this... Where are the vehicles I'm renting? Where are they? It's not under here, is it? It's like a set of keys somewhere. There it is. Right. So I'm hiring this header here. This does... That's canola, right? What's going on? That's canola. This is canola. That's not harvested, by the way. That I just destroyed it as I went over it. Because I've got no... What? This is gonna... Alright. Let's just take a moment. What a waste of Angel Delight, man. I can't help you from here. I wish I could, but I can't. Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, as long as it's not strawberry. What is going on? Right, I have a harvester. This is a harvester. Does this harvester not harvest canola? Wait. That's canola, right? Right, let's just establish that real quick. Let's see. This is map, crop types. Crop types, canola. There it is, the little fluffy bugger. There it is, right there. Also, it's in date. Canola, right there. This is a harvest month for canola. Today, July. I've got my harvester, which can do canola. And I've got my harvest header, which can do canola. What the hell's going on? What wrong thing? What thing's wrong? I'm so confused. This harvest canola, this harvest canola, this is canola. And it is harvest season. And it's just not working. I don't understand. I do not understand. Something's going on there. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is frustrating. I'm sure I've got this right. I don't get it. I'm not sure what's going on. And all of these fields are like super productive as well. What is going on today? It's not harvesting it, it's just pushing it over. What is going on? Oh my god. Alright, okay. I don't understand. I don't understand. No, look, check it out. If I go under my leased if I go under my leased vehicles, this harvester, which is the one that I'm leasing, it works these. That one being canola. And then the header also works on canola. What the hell is a header? Corn header. Header. Mulcher, plow, cultivator, rollers, planter, seeders, spaders, blah 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 blah, disc harrow, sprayer, blah 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 blah. No grain header, bro. It's just one of those. One of those. So this one, that one does canola. That one does not. That one does canola. That one does canola. How do you harvest canola? Canola is a type of grain that's harvested with a combine harvester and a grain header. Yeah, that's what this is. This is a combine harvester and a grain header. That's what this be. That's why I'm frustrated. Right. Something's wrong. One piece of this equipment is not working for some reason. I've made like a fundamental error somewhere. Canola. Harvesting season. My leased vehicles. Yeah. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I planted it. Oh, you freaking genius, Steve-O. Alright, check this shit out. You genius. I planted it on the last planting month, not the first planting month. Ah. Yes. Alright, okay, so that frustration's going to be in there forever. Oh, yes, look at that. That's, yeah, okay, alright. There we go. Yes, you genius. Look, I confused myself. Because you plant in August or September, right? And then you harvest in July or August. I planted in September, not in August. That's the problem, you genius. Yeah, this is why I need you. Right, okay. Yeah, you know this is multiplayer, right? Right, okay, so I'm just gonna set that off. Immediately just goes and does it. Oh, and then stops. Get on. Is that Mark? Oh, I've got Mark Zuckerberg in my harvester again. Look at him. Mark Zuckerberg is harvesting my fields. Right, I'm gonna have to unhitch that trailer. I'll go and grab this one out of the way. I don't think you'd ruin everything. We'd buy you, like, he's normally busy running meta and whatever, but right now he's just harvesting my canola. Jackass. This is multiplayer, man. Yeah, I don't think you would ruin anything. I would buy you a field, and then you could do whatever you wanted to do. Look, check it out. I'll buy you field 49. That's yours now. I'll tell you what. It's field 69. There you go. Nothing to do but wait. Yeah, the Zuck man. Look, seriously. Seriously. Tell me that's not Mark Zuckerberg. Right there. The latest BuzzFeed article. Mark Zuckerberg. The Lizard King harvested my canola. It's at 14%. Oh, you wanna? I've got a chance to do something which I think is actually really cool right now. This is going to be really sad, but watch this. So if I go ahead and, because this is how they actually, this is how farmers actually deal with their crops, right? So the harvester's going to go ahead and continue doing what he's doing. Then I pull my tractor up alongside here. This is how we do. I love that. It's so good. Alright, so I'm worried about my trailer size, because this is not even halfway through this field, and my trailer is up to 21%? He's not actually tipping it on the ground, by the way, that is just a graphical error in the game. So there we go, 23%, and that's from 2 rows, so... No, I could probably fit this whole field in this trailer. Oh, that's great, okay. Go get an ice cream cone. Tar from Fern Gully? Oh no, it's just it's dark seed. It's dark seeds, look. It's canola seeds, my bro. Little coffee beans. I wonder if there's coffee in this. If by any chance you hear Sonic the Hedgehog grabbing rings in the background, by the way, that's my phone. Right, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Do we have coffee? Look, my ringtone is Sonic hitting spikes and dropping his rings. Because I don't want to answer phone calls. Excuse me. Right, do we actually have coffee in-game? What am I looking at? I don't think we do. I don't think we do have coffee. Not in the crop calendar, anyway. Barley, oat, canola, sorghum, grapes, olives, sunflower, soybeans, corn, potato, sugar beets, cotton, sugar cane seeds, blah, 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 wood chips, silage, cake, butter, cheese, fabric, clothes, sugar, honey, raisins. Well, there's raisins. Manure slurry. I don't see any coffee. Sorry, the Hedgehog's the first games console that I ever owned was this like super old Spectrum style PC with a cassette tape player in the keyboard. I had to code my own games before I could play them. And then the first games console I had after that was a second-hand Sega, and I'll tell you what, I just... those Sonic the Hedgehog games, they were my life for months. So even though I had this like older games console, I think the Sonic the Hedgehog and the Sega thing was just really where I started enjoying video games. I used to play Toe Jam and Earl all the time with my parents as well. I actually have every single Sega game that I ever owned on the original Sega, I own on Steam. So I've actually, like, and more. My games library, and I don't know if this is impressive or not, but I've got lots of games. Like, lots of games. Like, lots and lots and lots of games. I have, yeah, at some point I've played it, but I didn't like sit down and complete the thing. I have played it, yeah. I'm trying to work out exactly how many games I've got going on. Okay, all right, so on Steam I've got 1,126 games. Lots of those are Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Humble Bundle. I was subscribed to Humble Bundle from the beginning, and I have like because they switched it up to like Humble Monthly, and there was Humble Collection or something, and I was like a founding subscriber or something, so it just kept going and going and going. I was getting like 12 games a month, and at the same time, like, I pick up all the free games on sales and stuff. Even if I'm never going to play them, I still pick them up. And it just got to that point where I've now got more games than I have lifetime to play. But more or less, any multiplayer video game over the last 10 years, if you want to play it together, yeah, give me a shout. Is this Zuck? No, it's not. We've switched it up. Switched it up. Right, you do that field. I'm going to jump into my tractor. Alright, 50%. So that field is 50%. This isn't going to pay off as well as I thought it was, you know? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then if I wanted to do canola again, I'd have to do all the fields today as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see how much money this gets me and then decide how I'm going to proceed. I will own this entire map. It's going to take me some time. Yeah. And then on top of that, I picked up... my car passed its MOT recently with flying colours. I was expecting it to be like 500 or something, but it ended up being 50 quid. So, as a treat to myself, I went and got Far Cry 6. I picked up Far Cry 6, and I got Red Dead Online, because I've been really wanting to play that for a long time. I haven't touched it yet. I actually haven't started. Haven't even made a character. I've already played like the first. I've already played like the first 4 hours of Far Cry 6. Though I started it. I was like, I should stream this, and then it was 4 hours later. Well, I've come too far. Besides, there's all copyright music, so it like mutes parts of the stream. You have to be quite careful, and I'm not a careful person. I'm going to finish up this field and set the harvester onto the bigger field, and then I'm going to take a break while it does its thing. And I'm going to come back and see how much cash this makes me. Minus the 7,500 that I'm paying to lease the harvester. And unfortunately, I can't remember what it cost me to seed the entire... I can't remember what it cost me in seeds and fertilizer. I think the best plan is probably going to be to re-plow and cultivate all of these fields, get some lime down this time, maybe not bother so much about the weeds or the stone picker right now. I see a problem that's about to happen. Sort this out. Get this moved. So, let me just stop this here for a second. So if I look at the state of that field that I've just harvested, or had harvested, field 45 over here. Field 45 no longer has a crop in. It is harvested. Soil composition is... there we go. So it's got lots of stones on it. It needs rolling. Yeah, it needs rolling. Some of it needs lime. And not so bad on the weeds, actually. Not so bad on the weeds. So it needs... so it doesn't actually need lime. It's only that little... it's got like a little tiny bit that needs lime. But it needs rolling, apparently. Oh well. Right, let's finish that field. So these two fields are not even going to get me a full trailer, and I was worried about my trailer capacity. But yeah, that's fine. And I'm pretty sure I've got this set up to stop trailer filling when it hits max weight, which is more lifelike. I think. We'll just park this up. Park that out. I parked too far away. Yeah. See, it looks like it's all just going on the floor, but it really isn't. It's a graphic glitch. So there we go. That's that. Now, those two fields, in comparison to this one over here, see, I had to go over this twice with my fertilizer. If I just run my... this is probably not the best road just to take the harvester on, actually. Try not to destroy all of the crop while I'm at it. Oh. Or break the least harvester. Oh, man. Yeah, this field's slightly bigger. This field might actually get me close to a full load. I don't think... I don't know. I gotta... okay, so two things are going to happen for sure today. Or one of two things are going to happen for sure today. I'm either going to be very pleased with this and have made some money, or I'm just going to cry. I'll just cry. I could comfortably say that the seeds and the fertilization probably cost around 2 to 3k. So if we say that I've put 10,000, I'll say roughly I've put 10,000 into this, into these 3 fields so far, and then we'll figure it out from there. I'll take the cost of everything off and figure out if I even made money. Anyway, I am going to take a break for 5 minutes, so I'll just leave you with my harvester going, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. It was, I think that was closer to an 18-point crash, I'll be honest. Let's go and see if I can fill this trailer up. Gonna have to wait for it to do another pass. So if I drive on the other side of it, I'm gonna ruin the crop. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I have crashed vehicles in this river and just been unable to get them out in the past. I'm a klutz. This is why I hire people to do this work for me. That's what hubs are doing. Nowhere near full. Let's see if we can fill this trailer up. Once again, just a graphic glitch. No, I'm actually pouring it into the field. Alright, so this should get me a full trailer. Right, there we go. Okay, right, that's a full trailer. So let's check the prices. Prices. After it saves. Prices. Okay, so for canola. The highest price is currently Goldcrest Valley, which involves me shipping stuff into a train and hiring a train, so I'm not going to do that. So the highest price is on this oil mill. Okay, alright, so if we tag the oil mill, where is it? Should be able to... Okay, it's over there. Right, let's go! So I'm going to head off to the oil mill. Sell this load of canola, see how much it gets me. Probably not as much as I'm hoping for. Although this is probably one of the most expensive crops that I've grown so far in this playthrough. And just introduce myself to my neighbours by driving over their fields again, that's fine. That's okay, everybody does it, it's fine. It's not like they get angry or anything. On the way. Is that a bakery? That's nice. That's nice. Is it nice, chill? Take a breather. There's a shop. That's a shop, right? Yeah, there's a shop. Not as far away as I was expecting this to be. Let's go and tip this out. Find out how much money I'm gonna make. I'm going to be severely disappointed. I am absolutely certain I'm going to be severely disappointed with this. Alright, deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. Here we go. Yeah, I am going to be disappointed. Let's see. What'll it get me? It'll give me a number at the end here. 4.4k. So I'm not even going to break even on this. I have lost money on this crop. Okay. Oh, life is hard, man. It's tough. This is tough. And how far in debt am I right now? Let's see. How far in debt am I? I have a $315,000 loan. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. The bright side to this is that the money I invested into the seeds and the fertilizer itself, I've still got seeds, some seeds, and I've still got fertilizer, so I get another crop off of that. But it's not going to be canola because that would require me doing everything today, so I'm not going to do that. See if I can invest in some other passive income and then sleep a bit more to raise some more money. Right, this is Jeff's farm. Jeff doesn't like me very much because I keep tearing up his fields, but he shouldn't have put his fields in my way. So really, when you think about it, it's Jeff's fault. Sorry, not sorry, Jeff. Okay, let's see, this will be the last load here. So jump in here, pipe out what's left. Only 4.4 thousand so far. Let's see how much this makes me. It won't be another full load, surely. Nah, it's not another full load. Alright, so that's done. Jump out there. We're going to go ahead and return the harvester. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and return the harvester head as well, because I don't need them. And then we'll take this load off to sell. So let's see. I made 4.4k on a full load. I've now got about a 70% load. So it's 70% of 4.4, eh? So 440, 44, 160. We're going to end up being around $3,000, maybe? Maybe. Where was the oil mill again? There it is. So that canola is probably, in the long run, if I replant canola right now, with a fully limed and sorted out field, it'd probably be fine. Probably just about break even. Probably just about break even. I don't think it's going to happen. I do not think I'm going to break even on this one. So this is where I thank my lucky stars. I've got passive income from the greenhouses. Essentially, all I have to do is add water, and that's free if you just steal it from streams. And the chickens, as long as I keep them in feed, which I've got a fair amount of, they keep producing eggs. And selling the chickens themselves is pretty effective as well. What's this going to make me? There's no way this is going to hit 10 grand. Like, I have 100% lost money on this. 100% I've lost money on this. So just take a second to reevaluate what I'm going to do with my farm. Let's see, what does it give me? I'm saying around 3,000. 3,200. So that takes me to 7,600. Yeah, I have lost money on that crop. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay. Just get that little tractor do what it does right now. So, let's see. If I look at land, this piece of land, if I sell this land, I'll get 64,000. Okay, all right. I have a plan. So I'm going to sell that land. Okay, all right. I'm going to sell that land. It was not worth. It was not worth doing the canola crop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide into generating some production. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is now focus on. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and focus on production. Production. Yeah, definitely. Okay, alright, so here we go. Let's get us back on my farm here. Some lettuce. Okay, alright. So, time to make some more tough decisions. I've made several tough decisions on this. That was not a worthwhile effort. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and sell that piece of land. I'll buy this back later, but I'll sell it for now so I've got some cash. Let's get some cash in. So now I've got 82,000. I'm going to pay off 15 grand of my loan because that odd number's doing my head in. So now I owe 300 foul. Let's see. Can I lift these? Yeah, I'm just going to run these over to the fast food restaurant quickly. Run these over here. 613 eggs. 613 eggs. And that's going to get me... what, like $30? No, 627? That's really good. Whoa, those prices. Okay, alright, that's good. How many chickens did I have? Have I got 30 chickens again? Have I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Okay, and these ones 10 months, these ones are 11. That's 8. So these ones lay, these ones lay. How many of these do I have? I've got 8. I've got 8. So I'll sell those 8 layers there, yeah. And then I'll sell 2 of these. Take me back down to 20. Yeah. Okay, so that made me $200. They've still got feed. They'll keep producing eggs and repopulating. And then I've got the lettuce. I've got a crate of lettuces over here. I'm going to go and sell quickly as well. I'm squeezing every penny I can out of what I've got right now. For what I'm going to do next, which I think may end up just be some more wind turbines, potentially some solar panels instead. Oh, that's not how a tractor's supposed to behave. Whoa, dude, what the hey? Acro tractor. Well, this is unfortunate. All I wanted to do was pick up my lettuce. All I wanted to do was pick up some lettuce. Let's see if I can get this flipped over. Alright, let's take that off. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. This is terrible. My one vehicle is upside down. Oh. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. Problem solved. Yeah. Oh, the physics on this game are amazing. All right. So now I've actually got flat ground. Let's try not doing that again. That's the problem with going down slopes. Right. Let's get this to the fast food restaurant and see what it makes me. About $500 if memory serves. It was 507. Let's go. Right. Okay, sell the lettuce. There we go. 472. Okay, yeah, nearly 500. So that's leaving me with 68,874. So I sold that land. I'm not going to do any crops. I should keep the equipment just in case because I don't want to have to buy it all back. Although it would make me some money if I sold it. Anything else I can get rid of that I don't actually need right now? No? Okay, alright. So that's that. That's as much money as I can squeeze out. Let's see what is available under production. So, generators. So, my goal here should be to get another generator going. Alright, so I've got 6 of these, so if I sold those I'd probably end up with about 30 grand more, which would take me to about 100. Which means that I could get a solar panel, which is 8.9 a month. That's 900 times 6, so that's like 5 foul a month. So that would actually be better. If I could get to 155 and get this turbine, that would be pretty good. If I could get to 155, pop one of these bad boys down somewhere. That would be good. So how am I going to get to 155? Let's see. What am I going to do? So, chicken pasture. Can I sell the chicken pasture? Oh no, this chicken's actually on it, isn't there? So that was 9,000, but I can't sleep if I don't have that. How much do those turbines sell for? Let's see. These turbines sell that for about 5.5. So 6 times that is going to be about 30 grand. About 33. Just under 33. That'll get me over 100, and I still need 50. That's not worth selling. You see, I could sell this building over here because I'm not using this, but I think it might leave. Let me see how much would I get if I sold that building? If I sold this building, 45,000, and I don't use that building. Shall I do it? Shall I sell this? Shall I sell this? I think I might. I think I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. Yes, the object has been sold, and then it leaves me with this because it was an underground house. So I can level all this back up. Seems a shame to sell it. I haven't done that before. And if I sold that one, I'd get 22,000. So I've got 114, so I need to make another 40,000. To be honest, I might just be able to take a nap. Alright, so if I sleep now, let's see how much income I've got. Let's see. Alright, so 3,200 in, 1,000 loan interest out. So I made about 15 about 1,500, right? Okay. I'm just going to deal with that real quick because it's going to annoy me. That one. And we're going to go ahead and do this. Nope, that ain't right. You see this just chunking my cash away. But to be fair, I don't want to fall into this hole later, so... let's sort that problem out right now. Okay, so that was about 10,000 to do that. That'll do for now. I'll come back and do something more serious later. I just didn't want to fall down this hole and get stuck. But that actually doesn't look too bad right now, so that's fine. So now I have to make like 55,000 more, was it? Let's see. Where were we? We were under production, generators, 155. So I'm going to get this. So I just need 55,000 more. So I'm going to sleep again. See how much money comes in. So I've got 102.5. And if I sleep... it's 102.5. And I'm going to come back to... how much am I going to come back to? Anybody fancy a guess? Come back to 104.4. So it made about 2,000. Okay, so... oh, I really don't want to do jobs for other people. Excuse me. I really do not want to do work for other farmers. I don't want to do jobs for other people, but like that will get me 23,000. But then I'd also have to hire the equipment. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. What's on sale right now? Alright, so how much? Let's sell that for 8,000. What's that large trailer? 7,000, 2,000. 554. 4. That's all for 7. Chainsaw 500, 16. 17. Alright, okay, I'm going to cut out the crop production. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave those fields. I'm going to sell my crop production. This is probably going to be a mistake. I'm going to regret this in the future, I guarantee it. But I'm going to go ahead and sell that. I'm going to go ahead and sell this. I'm going to sell the fertilizer spreader. And that gets me 147. And how much did I need? Was it 155 I needed? Construction. Production. Generators. 155. Yeah, okay. So I need another 8,000. Let's see. 7 or 8,000. Okay, that's the water tank for the farmhouse, and that would get me about what I needed. I could just sleep. Oh, or I could just sell my larger trailer, because I'm not going to be... yeah, okay, alright, I'll sell that. Let's see, 155270. Okay, that is enough to buy this turbine. This is going to change the game for me. Right, okay, so let's see. So I don't own that bit of land anymore, I only own this bit of land. That field's just going to go to weeds. That greenhouse is still going to produce. Those chickens are still going to produce. And I have wheat for them. Oh, there's a nice little... okay, alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Production. You see me in my orange stuff because I've got a chainsaw out, but I'm not holding the chainsaw. So I guess generate. So I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this giant ass wind turbine. It says I don't have enough money, wasn't it? 155. I've got 15526, right? 155. What am I doing? How am I wrong here? How am I wrong? 155,276. Have I made a miscalculation here? Am I not looking at the prices properly? Production. Generators. 155,000. 100. That's what I have. It says I don't have enough money. That's a lie. That's barefaced. That's barefaced lying. I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem here. Alright, so I've got 155267. So we are going to sleep. That. So I sold my farmhouse and all of my actual crop equipment. Now I've got 15700. That should be enough, right? I should be able to buy this. This 155. Yes. Okay. All right. Now it's going to let me do it. I'm going to place it right. Right there, I think. Just there. There we go. Alright, now look at this eyesore. Look at that bad boy. Alright, now I have $2,000. I'm gonna sleep, and we're gonna see what it makes me. So with the 6 smaller turbines I've got and this now large turbine, it is going to bring me an income of what did I make? I made 11,000, nearly 12,000. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. This slow grind is. I was gonna try and stay away from doing this, but you know what? I don't think I have a choice. I think this is the way forwards. I think the solar panels and the wind turbines are my passive income, which is going to allow me to continue farming. So now I'm making like 10k a month now. About 10k a month. That should really set me up for the future, actually. So I'm going to use the passive income from this to start buying. Well, first of all, what I'm going to do, because I've been getting into forestry in a big way, is I'm going to use that passive income to buy some land up here, or possibly over here, because this is quite good. This looks like it's quite a good space. Anyway, I'm going to use the passive income to buy some land to do forestry. And hopefully, the forestry will be a bigger payout than the actual farming. Although this looks like it's made for forestry farming right here. Doesn't it? Doesn't that look like it's made for forestry? Is this lumber? Is that the lumber mill? That's the lumber mill, right? Yeah, this is made for forestry. Okay. All right. So, next step. I think the next step is a montage of me sleeping to make moolah. I think that's what the next step is. It's like move into a plot of land, own the land, not paying any taxes, probably paying for some water and electricity bills, and all I have to do is sit back, relax, live my life, making 10,000 a month for doing very little. There we go. I'm already up to 24 grand. See, 24 grand. Chickens are still producing, which is nice. We've got another 300 or so pieces. Is it snowing? We must be in December again. No, it's January. Go sell me eggs. The water in that greenhouse has probably run out again, but I don't care right now. Sell me eggs. 25,000. That got me 400. That's not bad. That egg production's doing pretty well. Let's see. I've got no lettuce, and the reason for that is because I don't know. There's water in there. So I've had a couple of false starts. Like I've tried crops, I've tried greenhouses. The chickens. The chickens, honestly, I would say was a false start, but I actually quite like them. So I'm just going to keep the chickens. It's not really worth too much to sell that anyway. It's like you get like $3 grand for selling it. I am tempted to sell that greenhouse right now, though. Yeah, I'll leave the greenhouse. It's more or less passive income, isn't it? So that wind turbine, it's just going to take over and make me money. Look, I'll just sleep again. Make me another 10,000. Should be at about 35. Should be at about 35, yeah. 29. Okay, alright, so I didn't make as much income this month. Maybe the wind was low? That's okay though. I'm still up to like 30 grand now. I think there is one thing that I would like to do before I do anything else, and that is get myself an actual vehicle. So I am going to go ahead and get... I'm going to go ahead and rebuy one of these. I probably shouldn't though. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. I don't need it. I've got a tractor. I've got my tracker. Here's my tracker. Let's see if there's any other production. Let's see what other production exists. So, the generators, let's see. So there's more wind turbines. That makes about 648. That makes... This large wind turbine is probably one of the best producers in the game, just purely you stand it there and you're making like, you know, tens of thousands a month just for nothing. Olive groves planted. You need to, I think you need to actually harvest those, so I'm not interested right now. Greenhouses, I've already got a big greenhouse and it's really just for fun rather than actually doing anything. So I'm gonna not have a farming empire. I'm gonna have a forestry empire and end up building, owning this entire map. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I think I've made an absolute mess of my farm today. It looks absolutely horrendous. I've got no crops growing. I've got some eggs and some lettuces coming in. I've got a wind turbine that's going to continue to make me money. Yeah, I think it's a positive step forward though, because when I sleep I make money. I make money. Just making money. So this time I made a substantial amount more. Is it windier? That $1,000 out for loan interest it's not too bad, but I could do without it. Yeah, I quite like where this is headed. You know what? I actually, after I was really quite hesitant to sell that barn, but actually I quite like having this open space instead of having the barn. That's quite nice. I think if I level this off, sloping down this way, it'll look really nice. That's cool. That's cool. But right now, it's just literally going to be a case of... Oh, they've run out of feed again. It's literally just going to be a case of just sleeping, just passive income. Right, 5 months, 7 months, 7-month chickens. Oh, there's 10 of them, so I'll just sell those. Maybe $50. There we go, 39,000. Couple of buckets. So what is this? This is solid fertilizer. I'll save that for later because I will have fields and crop farming and stuff, but I'm trying to break even first. Break even in this really harsh world. You start with, I think you start with 300,000 of your own money. You've got like a $200,000 loan, and you have to pay that back. All of the prices are like realistic as well. I think this is a realistic setting, so it's really quite hard. Speaking of loans, maybe I could speed this up a little bit. Why don't we just play the bank a little bit? So if I could borrow a little bit more money, how much money can I borrow? Let's see. Let's see. How much will it let me borrow? So that's enough to buy another giant turbine. It's going to ruin my credit score. Alright, okay, so that's as much as I can get up to. So I'm going to go right back down to here. Okay, guess what I'm going to do with that? So this month I'm making the decision to get into wind farming in a big way. So there's that. Now, this is the land that I've got to work with. I'm thinking I might just turn this whole area into a little wind farm here. Deal with the consequences later. I won't build on the actual crop field just yet though, because I might keep that. So let's see. So this is actually like that. The whole top moves around, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So what I'll do for now is I'll pop this one on the other side here, maybe? Yeah, I'll pop this one on the other side right here. I'll do some landscaping and tidy this all up at some point. But right now, meh. So I've got my 2 turbines. Right, okay, so I've now got 4,000 in the bank, so if I sleep, this should make me somewhere between like 15 and 20 maybe? Of course, I now have a massively increased loan with the bank. See how much the bank takes off of me. So the loan is now 1.4, but I have made 12? Right, so I've got 16. Let's do that again. Seems like a much more... This is such a cheesy way to play. Like, I am cheesing this. But this is... I think this is the best way to go for me at the moment. So I actually only made like 5,000 that time. Let's try this again. Oh, that is my phone. Right, okay, so yeah, this is super cheesy. This is a super cheesy way of doing it, but I've now got passive income. I don't have to do anything else. Don't have to do any trees or farming or anything. I can just sleep through several years, make lots of money, pay off the bank loan, and then start on a forestry business. That sounds good to me. Super cheesy, but, you know, I think that's a good place to start. And then I can actually get into doing some really interesting stuff. So if I just repay as much of this loan as I possibly can, it's now back down to 385. I've got 2.8 to sleep. I'm really excited about this. I didn't really want to go in this direction and make it, because that makes it easy again. But also, I'm getting a bit bored of just losing money. And this is an effective method. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. That only actually made me about 5 grand though, so where is the money going? Property maintenance, 214, so I have to pay, obviously, money to keep those maintained. The bank loan, is that what is causing me? Because I've now got a second wind turbine, but I'm actually making a little bit less than I was before. Could be because the bank's taking my money. So it's taken about 1,400 away, and now it's going to take... So I've gone back up to 17, it's taking... Yeah, okay, alright, so let's sleep a few more times, pay off some more of that loan. Super cheesy, super cheesy, super cheesy, I know. I feel bad, but I don't feel bad. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna own this entire map, and let's just do anything I can, apart from jobs for other people, to own this map. So let's go. Let's go. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. What is that button over there? Got you. So it's 43. I'm going to go ahead and repay. Yeah. This is it. This is how we take care of that bank loan. So we just do nothing except get passive income for, it's probably going to be in game time a couple of years. So 12.8, and if I sleep now, it goes from 12.8 up to, I think I've slept for at least a year now. I've just done nothing but sleep for at least a year. Okay, so yeah, not bad. This is working. This is working. So I now own 320. So I've pretty much paid off. That large amount of money that I just borrowed to buy that second wind turbine, which is nice. Just literally by doing this. Literally, just by doing this. So by selling all of my farm equipment and that piece of land, I've invested in a cheap and cheesy way to just build wind turbines. I can't imagine this is very interesting watching, by the way. Listening to me ramble on and just cheese the game to make some cash. I mean, it's not like I'm cheating. This is all in the game mechanics. This is passive income from a generator. It's not like I haven't worked hard up to this point to try and get that cash together to do almost exactly this anyway. So. Right, okay, so I'm already back up to 35,000 just from sleeping a couple of nights. These, honestly, production generators, man. Alright, so now there we go. Okay, so I'm back to where I was. Now I'm going to start paying off the loan. I was going to have to do something like this at some stage. Might as well be right now. I'm probably just going to keep doing this until I've... Well, actually, I might just take a break. I've been streaming for about 2 hours, so I might call it a day there, and I might just start the next stream off doing this. I'll tell you what, I'll get to 250,000 loan. I'll get a little bit of money. And then I'll take a break. And I might come back later to do another couple of hours. I might come back later to do another couple of hours. But yeah, so, I mean, obviously, growing crop and selling it was losing me cash, so that's no good right now. It's kind of a lost leader in a way, I suppose, but it's just not something I can afford to do. So chickens aren't producing because they've got no feed, so I actually paid attention to that before I did this. This is going to go from being a really slow grind. This is now going to go from being a really slow grind to being actually quite quick. I have to decide what I want to do with all corners of this map, because I will own the entire map. That was rain. Hopefully there was wind too. Property income today is going to be, for this month, is going to be 9.3, so that's 44. So if I just sleep once more... I've probably been sleeping for what, 2-3 years? I'll go back later and figure that out, or not. Just build a wind turbine and sleep for 3 years. Just live off of the money from that. Alright, so that's 55,000. So if I just go ahead and repay down to 250, I'll repay down to 230. So I'm going to sleep again and see how much the loan interest is now. If it's under 1,000, I'm better off than when I started. If that loan interest is under $1,000, that's what I'm judging my progress on today. Loan interest 766. Right. Okay. So now with lower loan interest. All right. Okay. Right. So I've got 1,044 bucks, and with lower loan interest per month. Let's see. 1,000. I had $1,000. So how much am I going to make? In post, when I upload this to YouTube, I'll probably just speed this part up. So look, I just made near 20 grand. I'd say I'm better off than when I started today. Honestly. I'd say I'm much better off than when I started today. Yep. So we'll say 20 grand now. See, if this was just like an episodic series on YouTube, I could just literally montage through this shit. Is that maybe about 10 that time? About 13, 14,000? Yeah, that's not bad. Where's my loan at right now? So I owe 220, so I'm going to pay it down to 200. Now I've got 13,000 left over. I'm making money. I've sold all of my farming equipment, more or less, apart from the tractor and the front loader. But the actual cultivator and seeder and things, they're all gone. And I've got 2 giant wind turbines. I've sold my barn. I'm not producing eggs or chickens right now, and I'm not producing lettuce. Or I might be producing lettuce over there, actually. Are those crates outside the greenhouse? I mean, I have slept for like a year. I can't imagine any of these are going to be good, if there are any. No, there are none. There are no crates. So this isn't actually doing anything right now. Is that because there's no water? Yeah, it's because there's no water in there, right? Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, okay, all right. Much better off than when I started, even though it looks like I'm actually doing worse. I've sold lots of farming equipment, which I'm not going to use. I've got those 2 wind turbines bringing me passive income. I've got my chickens keeping me company, and I do actually still have feed for them, but I will leave it alone so I don't have to fuss around with that right now. I've got more money than when I started. So yeah, I'd say actually that was probably a pretty successful time right there. I mean, of course, that means that the next time that I start playing, it's probably just going to be me paying off that loan for a little while. I might just do a little bit between streams. I feel like it's cheap to do stuff off screen, but I can't imagine watching me just sleeping to get money is very interesting. Is it? Or maybe the next stream will just be an hour with me not talking. I'll just blast some non-licensed music or something, because just watching me do this every 2 minutes cannot be entertaining. Can't be. Can't be. Unless you love my voice. Unless you love just listening to me ramble on about nothing for hours. Right, 20 grand. So that was about 7,000. My loan interest was 666. It's a sign. Right, well, I might come back later today, but I think for now that is probably going to be it. Yeah, started with 6,000 crops, lost money on crops, did some, spent money on stuff I shouldn't have spent money on, got that big bugger, immediately got that big bugger, and now I'm making money hand over fist per month. So yeah, I'd say this is, I'd say I should have done this from the start, really. So this is episode, this will be episode 5 on YouTube, by the way. So it only took me up until now, which is roughly 10 to 12 hours worth of gameplay, to actually get into a position where I can make some serious cash. And it's making serious cash by doing nothing! By just going to bed in my trailer and waking up a month later. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's going to get the loan paid off. That's going to buy me some land. That's going to get me hooked. That's going to get me started with forestry. And I really find the forestry interesting as well. So you're going to see me enjoy doing the forestry a lot more than I enjoy doing this. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna call it right there. Just save my game. Quit out. I'm gonna call it there. That's the end of me for now. I might be back later today, maybe tomorrow. But thanks for joining me. I've had a good time. This is really gonna take off now. This will take off. This will no longer be a slow grind. This will take off. I will own this entire map in very short order, and I'm excited about that. Especially excited about getting into forestry in the right way. Like, I did some forestry and cut down some trees with a chainsaw, and it was just a really slow nightmare. But doing forestry the right way with the right tools and the right equipment, it's so much fun. So we're going to dive into that next time after paying off the loan. And yeah, can't wait to see you. All right. Okay. Bye.